And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Go ahead and say it, Ed. Go Tigers!
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
You like that? You like that?
F it. Jamar's down there somewhere.
In the room, Saints select Marcus Davenport.
No!
Splash Brothers. Yeah.
It's playoff. Keep going, Brace.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
What is up, guys? Dirty Boots Sports, and we are back with episode number 130. So that's Steph Curry and
who's number one for y'all? Dante?
Did J. Michael Green wear that?
Yeah, he did.
Dante wore 0.
Or Dan Marino and nobody.
Yeah.
Dan Marino and Marcus Davenport.
Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley.
Marcus Davenport to 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, he changed his number. He changed it to 0.
He's wearing 0 in Minnesota.
Oh.
For how much love I had for him. Oh, God. Yeah, shout out Steph Curry, though. New documentary came out last week. Underrated. Great. I watched it my birthday. It was a really, really good documentary.
Can we still call him underrated?
Watch the documentary.
Is
though.
it about like his come up or whatever?
It shows... All it shows from the championship runs is a montage at the end.
Okay, so it's about him going to Davidson.
It's about the whole Davidson journey. It's really, really cool. It's really good. I mean, we'll get the Steph Curry documentary when he retires, and the 30 for 30 on what's it going to be be called?
30.
The Golden Dynasty or something? No,
about 30.
No, I'm talking about
30s. 30
for 30. For the Warriors. 30. We're gonna have a Warriors 30 for 30.
Small ball.
30 for 30.
I just got chills saying that.
Gold-blooded.
I mean, strength in numbers.
I mean, give me all those.
I think small ball would have to be what it is because
might be a 3-parter.
They're the ones that invented it.
The death lineup. You know, Hampton's 5.
The Hampton 5 will be its whole episode. That'd be its own episode.
I'll be ready for that. I'll do a live stream of of me watching it every time.
Surely they'll do something.
Oh, they will, and there'll be some secrets spilled out that we won't even know.
Oh yeah, you'll know that actually Jordan Poole hated Draymond Green from the day he punched him.
I think we already know that now.
Which you were dead wrong about.
I'm not. None of it happened.
Dead wrong.
None of it happened. I still support Jordan. I still support Draymond. But yeah, this is episode 130. We're back with a movie bracket. Forget the title that we called this. Sports fictional characters, movie bracket, something like that. We missed last week. Me and Chance were traveling. People were out. Just a bunch of different stuff. Oh well, it's summer. We're about to be done with these Sundays not being filled with us because it's football, man. Football's coming.
Can't wait.
Football is coming. And yeah, we're here though. We're going to talk a little bit of trade deadline before we get into it. Nothing crazy. The Rangers are going for it, it looks like. Huh?
That's what they're seeming like. I mean, crap, they're trading the farm for Max Scherzer and then Jordan Montgomery of all people.
Yeah.
It's like a tradition now that he gets traded from somebody at the deadline every year.
And he's not that good.
He's not.
He's like a 4.
Hey, don't buy a house.
You know, it'd be funny. You remember last year the Yankees traded him to the Cardinals at the deadline.
Yeah.
And then his first start was against the Yankees,
and he gave 7 scoreless, right?
Yeah, he went 7 scoreless. It'd be funny if he faced the Cardinals right after the deadline and did the same thing. I don't know.
Probably
it'd
not.
Be pretty cool though.
Probably not.
But yeah, they're doing things that people probably expected. I don't think anybody expected them to go all the way in.
They've given up their 3rd, 11th, and 14th prospects.
What were the positions of the 14th and the 11th? Were they pitchers?
One was an infielder, one was a pitcher.
Huh.
And both are 21 in AA, so they've already progressed well.
Yeah, and the thing is, though, they traded Acuna, who had no path to the majors.
Yeah.
There's not really a spot in the outfield either. Because you got Adolis Garcias, and then you got Ezekiel Duran.
Yeah. Which, who's their first? Lowe?
Yeah, and he ain't bad either.
Yeah. Seager could be a DH eventually. He's probably not that good of a fielder.
He would have to transition because you don't want an old shortstop.
He's getting old, yeah.
I mean, you can ask the Phillies about what's about to happen with them.
Yeah.
I mean,
that is just something. I love it.
That's what's going to happen with Acuna up in New York, though. He's going to take over at short in a year or two.
Move Lindor to second or third.
Probably second, though.
Either. Yeah.
Yeah, because you want a power hitter at third.
Yeah.
Traditionally.
But yeah, I mean, deadline looks like it's going to be interesting.
Bellinger,
Bellinger's not being moved.
Yeah, which I'm kind of surprised, but the
Cubs made a run.
Really good baseball.
Made a run.
Hey, Angels made some moves too.
Yeah,
Angels
good
got Giolito
for not trading Ohtani.
Yeah,
they said screw that. We're going to ride out Ohtani and try to get him a postseason.
The NL West is just. I mean, the AL West is just going all in, and then who's going to win it? It's going to be the Astros.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be.
They're doing this for nothing.
Oh, the A's are coming back.
Oh gosh, they're only 30 games.
Hey,
out.
they're not in the last place anymore. I mean, in the MLB, yeah.
Oh, the Royals.
Yeah, the Royals suck worse.
Yeah, they do. They do. I saw the Rooker guy from the A's might go to the Rangers.
Of course, everybody's going to go to the Rangers.
I'll go.
Sign me. Yeah, sign me. Which they might need us for the minor leagues.
I'll dress out right now.
Yeah. Who else? Anybody else been moved?
Lucas Giolito was a big name.
Yeah, Giolito was a good one, and you'll see probably the entire. I think the White Sox traded 5 pitchers.
Yeah, they traded a lot of guys. Yeah.
Joe Kelly to the Dodgers.
Yeah,
Kiki Hernandez
Aroldis
to the
Chapman
Dodgers.
went like a month ago to the Rangers.
Yeah, Rangers.
Which we should have known by that move that they were going to be kind of like balls to the wall, I guess.
Yeah, whenever you trade 3 weeks early.
And for like the biggest name reliever on the market.
Yeah. Jordan Hicks today to
Jordan Hicks went to the Blue Jays.
After they just placed the other guy on the...
David Robertson went to the
Marlins
from the Mets.
Yeah.
Verlander will be dealt by Tuesday.
Tommy Pham
will be gone.
Mark can't hit.
So the Mets just giving up.
They're fire selling now.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, Bill.
Hey,
beautiful.
We'll take Pete. We'll take Nimmo.
Shoot,
I'll take Nimmo in left.
I'd take Nimmo. I like Nimmo.
I hate him, but
I
hate him, but he's a good player.
I like him as a ball player. Yeah.
There's so many times where I'm checking out the Mets score, and it's like 1-3, and they're losing. It's just a Nimmo homer. Like he's like the only guy that gets a hit.
Yeah, he gets on base really well. He's the actual
right, Billy
like,
Bean.
Yeah. His contract from this past offseason is like the only one that makes sense now.
Yeah.
Looking at it.
All those shortstop contracts are just terrible.
Verlander has come around.
Yeah. I think he had another win today. His 250th win.
Yep. Most among active pitchers.
Can he get 50 more?
Dude, he's probably got 2 more.
How old is he? 41?
He's 40, I think. Bill, how old is he?
Verlander 41 now?
Yeah, I think so.
He just got his 250th win. Can he get 50 more?
Ooh.
I don't know. Somebody on
he can go 45.
Yeah, he can go 45.
I would not be surprised, honestly.
Jamie Moyer pitched. He was 51. If
Yeah.
he can do it, why can't
Bartolo just retired.
Yeah. But the thing is, what does Verlander not have in common with them guys? He has Kate Upton at the house.
Oh, Kate Upton at the house. You're right.
He's about to say Bartolo's 300.
Yeah. Who retired as a Met the other day.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
All my Mets people I follow on Twitter are like not happy with it.
Why?
They say this is a mockery.
Why?
I don't know.
He was an all-star.
Yeah,
and he hit a homer.
Home run.
He hit a homer. That's all that mattered.
He's just 40. He's 40.
Okay.
Oh,
When's his birthday?
He just turned 40 in February.
Oh crap! I thought he just turned 41.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna miss him because he's Verlander, dude. It's like facing DeGrom.
I've never been scared of him though.
No,
I'm more scared of him than Scherzer.
Absolutely,
Scherzer we hit every time.
We've shown that we can hit Scherzer.
Yeah,
Scherzer made all his money in that 2019 World Series.
Yeah, with the
Nationals, and then since then it's just
since then everywhere he goes he just sucks in the postseason too.
I saw that he's the only person in MLB history to have 3 teams paying him $15 million
History of sports.
in the same year.
History of sports.
The Nationals are still paying him somehow.
They're still paying him $15 million. The Mets are going to pay him.
Crap, that's been 4 years.
Yeah. How are they still paying him, Bill?
The Mets are going to pay him like $30 million.
Bobby Bonilla.
Right.
And then
the Rangers are going to pay him 15.
Yeah.
The Rangers and the Nats are both paying him $15 million.
Wait, no, Scherzer just left
the Dodgers. So how are the Dodgers not paying him?
Did Scherzer just get traded? No, he was there in 21.
He got traded from the Nationals to the Dodgers
in 2021.
Was that
Him and Turner
2021?
went together at the deadline.
Is that when that happens?
Mhm.
They were both. They were training at the same time. Yeah.
So it's only been 2 years that he's been gone. From
Still,
the Nats.
why are they paying?
Yeah.
That feels like that should have been picked
That
up.
happened when we were in
by
Vegas.
the Dodgers or them. Yeah.
You remember for my birthday?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it though for the deadline.
The Braves got Nicky Lopez,
Yeah, random infielder that no
which
one's
is what
gonna
I said.
know.
That's like at the top of my list.
Yeah, I mean it's a good
we
pickup.
needed a legit.
Yeah.
I mean he's not gonna be able to hit a ball, but he
No.
won't make an error.
We don't need a bat. We have plenty of
No,
those.
no.
We got the Big Bear.
I can't think. What other big names do you think could be moved?
Arenado's not being moved. Verlander will probably be the biggest name left.
Stroman's probably gonna get dealt.
Are they?
I've seen people saying that he's still.
They're going to
dealt.
keep Bellinger, but
Yep.
trade Stroman.
Take the Orioles.
Yeah, buy and sell.
Yeah.
The Orioles need to buy something. Orioles need to freaking go for it.
The Orioles should go after Verlander.
The Orioles might come out the AL. Like
Yeah,
they're
I hope
freaking
they
good.
do.
They're good.
I would love for them to come out the AL.
For the sake of my bets that I predicted, I'd look for the Astros to meet the Braves. But yeah, I mean it's gonna be
You
be
pick
some.
the Astros to beat the Braves?
I bet both ways. They were both like plus 7,500 or something like that for like Astros to beat Braves, Braves to beat Astros in the World Series. So, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I think it might. But yeah, it's interesting as always. Deadlines are just great in every sport, even if nothing happens. Essentially,
Basketball and baseball reign supreme.
Basketball reigns supreme, then baseball. Baseball, I mean, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. Usually you see that one big name, and this year I don't think we're really going to get it. In terms of an actual star, it's an aging star.
Juan Soto or anything like that.
Because I think the past years you've had Soto, you've had Turner, you had Machado in like 2019.
You Darvish a couple times.
Yeah. I mean, those are bigger names that still have stuff in the tank.
Garrett Cole.
You got Scherzer and Verlander getting moved pretty much at the back end of their careers, and I mean they're parts of the reason why the Mets are good selling. So
yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It is. And we knew this was going to happen.
We predicted.
We knew it. We knew it.
Like they're both going to be in the Hall of Fame first ballot.
They've thrown like 8,000 innings.
Yeah, they're going to be first ballot Hall of Famers, but they're 40.
Yeah,
and they got to pitch a 162 game season. Like, get out of here with that crap.
But yeah, let's get into this.
The Astros, Dodgers, Braves, and Rangers have shown interest in Justin Verlander.
Astros,
but his no trade clause.
Wait, you said the freaking Rangers?
Yeah, I did. What else do they have?
The Rangers have traded for Ohtani.
But his no trade clause and the Mets' high asking price or willingness to move the ace at all remain obstacles.
Does Kate Upton just really want to live in New York?
Yeah, I figured that was a lot of it.
Well, you saw that about Scherzer.
Isn't she from Atlanta? I think there's some type of Atlanta connection with her or Verlander.
You saw Scherzer almost didn't go because his kids like living there. That was like his whole reasoning for not waiving the no trade.
I guess
clause.
if you're at this age and you've done so much, you've won a ring,
but you're going to be gone for a year, 2 months, then you'll be back for the off season. What are we doing here? And his kids are probably homeschooled.
Kate Upton's from Michigan. Never mind.
Detroit. Surprised they're not going back to Detroit.
Hey, Detroit's almost in the playoffs.
They're doing well because that Central sucks.
They're
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
But yeah, deadlines are fun. I'll be keeping up with it the next couple of days for sure, and we'll get you some more talk on it Wednesday. I'm sure. Big interview coming up Wednesday, right? Is that this week?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Collada Wednesday, and maybe Matt Moscona the next week. A week from today, next Sunday. So that'd be awesome.
Ooh, I'll miss that one.
Moscona? Yeah. From eating your ceviche on the boat?
Oh, yeah. Well, I won't be on the boat till Monday. So Sunday I'll be at some random New Orleans. Maybe I'll go to Drago's and have some
There you
oysters.
go. There you go. Go check out Saints training camp.
Ooh,
Can you do that?
I think I'm staying in Metairie.
Let's do it. Do it.
Heck yeah. I'll do that.
Go get some autographs.
I'll do a live report from Saints training camp.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
I can see Bill doing it right now. Having his headphone in his ear.
Get a microphone and do it.
This is Bill Jones reporting from Saints
Holy
training camp.
cow.
Are they going to be doing that still? Hall of Fame games next week. So they got to be, right?
We can give you a hoodie to wear in the 100-degree heat.
Full sweat.
We'll cut the sleeves out for you.
Go full Bill Belichick?
Yes.
Do we have like a 4X that I can cut the sleeves out of?
Have it hanging down to your crotch.
Yeah.
They're sold out, Clay.
They're sold out. That don't mean
Dang
nothing.
it.
Wait, you got to
Hold
have
up.
tickets?
Status for fans open to public. Like, you have to have tickets to be. You just walk up in there? Oh, it's pads, too. At 9 a.m. on Sunday.
I know some people.
Okay. Make it happen.
I'll see what I can do.
Didn't your number get called the other day? Or
I
like
did.
A year or two ago?
I got called again this year.
Another friend of mine got some.
Yeah.
He, I can't remember what the package was. I think it's like $2,000 for 2 tickets.
Just tell me your
season.
handicap. Yeah. Tell me. Listen, there's a disabilities thing right here. So,
hey, you can't keep me out. ADA.
Because my knee.
Yeah. I have a card.
The metal detector just keeps going off.
How many knives?
Not the knives. How about this? How many knives are you getting on that boat?
Oh, at least
no
3.
answer.
At least 3.
Yeah, try to do that. That'd be pretty cool if you could make that happen. Are those resale on SeatGeek or
Here
anything?
we go. The Angels are acquiring Randall Grichuk and C.J. Cron from the Rockies.
Oh, Crone! Wow.
Yeah.
He used to be an Angel. He started his career there.
Tigers.
He started his career
gets
in
back
L.A. as well.
Right-handed pitcher Jake Madden and left-handed pitcher Mason Albright. That is the number 8 and the number 28 prospects for the Angels. Good for the Angels, man.
Gruchik hasn't been good, but
No,
Crone's
Crone
legit. Crone's legit. And they just DFA'd that Walsh. Who did you see his stats?
He had a really good COVID year, I think.
Yeah, he has vertigo, and that's why
Excuse me?
he has vertigo because someone was like, "What has happened?" Like
ain't vertigo when you look up you get dizzy?
Like
Can't catch a fly ball?
He has something like it legit like is messing up with him mentally and everything.
Well, oh my God! I
Yeah.
feel like he shouldn't be released for that.
Like, hold up, let me see.
I feel like he should have.
What's his name?
Jared Walsh.
Jared Walsh.
Poor guy, because he was on a tear at one point.
Yeah, like I think he batted like 100 this year.
Yeah, 119.
119 this year. 277 as a in the year after COVID.
293 the year of COVID.
Yeah, and last year 215.
So he just caught vertigo?
I don't know.
Caught it.
It's
not contagious.
How do you just get it?
He has a 224 slugging.
Well, here's part of the problem as well. He didn't get to the majors at 25, so he really ain't that good.
Yeah, but he was really good.
Yeah.
Neurological
absence.
Has dealt with symptoms such as vertigo, tremors, and a lack of spatial awareness.
That's pretty hard to hit a baseball, I think.
Which has caused him to walk into walls and not know where he is.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God.
Is that serious?
One might say it's dangerous for him to be playing baseball.
And driving to the park.
Oh, my bad. And not know where his body was in relation to his surroundings.
Wait a minute. That sounds like LSD.
Does he have Alzheimer's? Like
Alzheimer's.
What is happening,
Is
man?
he on drugs?
Yeah.
Hey,
that's
Angels, I
definitely
mean.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Who's that dude that got killed by them drugs?
Tyler Skaggs.
That's right.
That guy's the guy that did that's in prison, though.
Yeah,
so.
he is.
Well, yeah. So how do you just DFA a guy like that, though?
Yeah, it's kind of messed up, man. He lost his insurance. He lost his health insurance, I'm pretty sure.
Let him bat 100. Like, just keep him on the roster. We had Charlie Culberson on ours.
Put him on the 60-day.
Let's get into this.
I'm not going to lie to you, Clay. Whenever I saw he got DFA the other day, I was like, we'll take a flyer.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll take a flyer on him. He ain't never going to play in the field, but he might become a DH one day. Yeah. I didn't know he had all that kind of problems, though.
He can figure out where to stand his body in the box.
So he don't know where to stand. That's his only problem.
He's going to walk up and stand
Somebody
backwards.
They can just point him in the right direction.
You train the bat boy to teach him
It's
how
like,
to line
it's like in bench warmers when Howie gets up there with this little sword. And he gets down and squats.
Oh, my God.
Speaking of bench warmers.
Let's do this bracket, man. So, yeah, this is our other sports region. If you listen to the last 2 episodes, very fun. They're so fun to do. We've had Shane Falco make a miraculous run as the 5 seed.
Are you changing your vote?
No, I'm just gonna keep it as is.
Dude.
I'm keeping it as is. I'm not gonna go back. It's history. It's history. If it was Mox versus Bobby, Bobby might win.
No.
Kyle probably would have voted for Bobby.
No.
It would be all right. It would be all right. Falco
Mox is a
Falco
legend.
made his way there. Mox is
top 5 sports character of all time.
Mox is UMBC. They had their moment, but then they had their moment.
That's a disgrace to Mox.
They had their moment. Everyone loved them, and then it ended in the second round.
What would have happened if you had seen?
I would have voted Mox over
Thank
Falco.
you.
I would have. Hey, that's my fault. You
It
should have
is
made me
your
watch it before.
Clay, I've been telling you for months to watch that movie.
You didn't try hard enough. If you'd have said some of that stuff you said on the pod, I would have watched it immediately. Because the way you and Kyle talked about the guy, I was all in.
And were we wrong?
No, y'all, it's a great character. But yeah, Falco and
Paul
freaking Crew are in our finals for the football. And then Benny the Jet Rodriguez and Dottie Hudson made the baseball championship. Chance, you weren't here for that last vote.
I was not. I had to go.
Yeah, of Dottie barely beating Kelly Leak.
Yeah, I'm still protesting that one.
And Bill said
Her
I took.
beating
He said I
Yeah.
took the BCS approach of Kelly would not beat Benny, but Dottie will give her a fight. That was my final vote. And Bill said you should
That
just-
is the BCS
Yeah.
approach.
It is.
Yeah.
What's the better matchup?
Yeah, that's what I went with.
Freaking computers.
Yeah, I didn't want UCF to make it.
Shout out Kelly Leak to make that run though.
Yeah, I mean
I
Kelly.
love me
deep.
some Kelly Lee.
Kelly Leak took down Field of Dreams, man. Like, how do you do that?
And the rookie.
And then he swept the rookie,
Yeah.
and then he almost took down League of Their Own. He almost took away the only women representation on this bracket.
Is she
Title
the only
line.
woman?
That's such Kelly Leak, huh?
Is she the only woman?
I mean, Kit.
Oh my gosh.
Who else would there be?
I don't know. Margot Robbie from I, Tonya?
Ice skating's not a sport.
Yeah, that's not a sport.
We could have brought in
Talent
some King
competition.
Richard.
Hey,
I was
I've never
gonna
seen it.
I was gonna put Will Smith on here, but I didn't know how many people had seen it for the coach because I loved that performance.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Bill?
Oh yeah.
Is it
It's
good?
so
it was
good.
good. Yeah.
So good.
It was good. Now
So one day.
his performance at the Oscars slightly less good.
Becky O'Shea was on there.
Infamous, though.
Becky O'Shea.
Very infamous. Oh, yeah, that's right.
So we had 3 women.
Oh, from
Little Giants, yeah.
Yeah.
She had a fight as well, didn't she? I know she got swept by Falco.
Oh well, Shane Falco.
That's true. Falco's a champion almost.
All right.
But yeah.
So where do we
The
go?
Sugar Bowl?
The play-in games.
Our other sports, we have 2 play-in games actually. Read off the bracket real quick. Rocky Balboa versus 16 seed Air Bud and Lightning McQueen. I felt like Rocky had to be the one. Rocky'd probably be the overall one if we number this 1 through 64.
If you say sports movie
Yeah.
character, everybody immediately goes to Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 8 and 9, we do have a play-in game at 8 just because I felt like they had to be a top 8 seed, but I didn't know how to pick between them, so I'm just going to make them fight each other. Billy Hoyle and Sidney Dean from White Men Can't Jump.
Yep.
And then 9 is Michael Jordan from Space Jam. 5, Jesus Shuttlesworth from He Got Game. 12, Charlie Conway from Mighty Ducks. 4, Adonis Creed versus 13, Ricky Bobby.
Ooh,
Adonis
tough-
Creed, by
tough
the way,
matchup.
is the son of Apollo Creed.
Yeah, this is from the Creed movies, Michael B. Jordan.
There could be confusion with
Hey,
that.
we could have a Michael B. versus a Michael
Whoa.
matchup. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
If anybody votes for Michael Jordan, I'm going to laugh at you.
We got 3 seed Happy Gilmore versus 14 seed Jackie Moon. 6 seed Timo Cruz versus 11 seed Jimmy Chitwood. Battle of the 2 most popular basketball movies right there. And then Jake LaMotta versus Mickey Ward, 2 fighters, literally. And then number 2, Roy McAvoy. And Peyton's not even here to fight for Tin Cup.
No.
Versus 15 seed Peter Lafleur.
If
From
anybody-
Dodgeball.
yeah.
So, let's do this. Our 16 seed play-in. You've got Air Bud. the dog.
I don't even want to vote for either one of these.
The dog that plays every sport.
Or a make-believe car.
Or Lightning McQueen. a cartoon car.
A talking cartoon car.
I respect it more than Air Bud.
Lightning McQueen won that Piston Cup.
He did.
Yeah,
but
he-
did
the
you watch
Piston
Air Bud
Cup.
play baseball?
And volleyball. Air Bud spikes back or something like that. Isn't it?
Yeah, and then you had the spin-offs with Air Bud's little cubs or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not much of an Air Bud guy. My vote goes to McQueen.
Absolutely.
What are all the
even though
Air
I don't
Bud
think
movie
NASCAR's a
names?
sport, but
Yeah, but it's Lightning McQueen.
Oh, geez, there's 14 of them.
You've got Air Bud Golden Receiver.
hey, Golden Receiver went hard. That was a good one, okay?
Air Bud World Pup. That's
Yeah.
very relevant.
I don't remember the World Pup
Air
one.
Bud Seventh Inning Fetch.
Seventh
That's a
Inning
raccoon
Fetch.
on the screen.
Yeah, dude, that was the bad guy. It kept getting into the stuff in the dugout. Dude, I watched the heck out of that one.
Air
I'm not
Bud
gonna lie.
Spikes Back.
I did not
volleyball.
know Spikes Back was a real thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Air Buddies, Snow Buddies, Space Buddies, Santa Buddies, Spooky Buddies, Treasure Buddies, Super Buddies.
They just went down.
Yeah, that's Air Bud. for
Golden
you.
Receiver.
Golden Receiver.
Oh, love it.
He's got a helmet.
Heck yeah, you have to wear one.
That's a leatherhead helmet too.
You know how Air Bud would be with CTE? He'd be like old boy turning his back.
Look at Air Bud. Look. Oh my
Where's the
God.
face mask?
He's
No
got to be able to
face
bite
mask.
the ball. He's got to be able to catch
You
it.
got to be able to
Oh, you're
bite the
right.
ball.
You're right.
Did you ever watch those growing up, Clay?
I have. I can't tell you a single thing about them. But I mean, I knew the name Spikes Back, obviously. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Lightning McQueen. I loved Cars growing up. Great soundtrack of a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Life is a
Life is a highway. Great side characters as well. You got Tow Mater, like the cable guy. You got the little.
Oh, was that the tow truck? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tow
You got what are they? Italian? The cars that are the pit crew.
That's the pit crew. Yeah. But was that from the first one?
Yeah, they're in all of
That
them.
one from the second one?
Well, no, the second or third one of them is a Grand Prix where they go to France for like the world thing.
Yeah.
The first one though is just Lightning winning the Piston Cup. I'm going Lightning McQueen here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a sweep.
That's
a
easy.
sweep.
But I mean, Air Bud has the talent to take down everybody. Air Bud's more of an athlete than Rocky.
Air Bud's borderline Chris Jenner or what's the Jenner guy's name?
Caitlin.
Yeah, it's borderline
Bruce.
Bruce. That's his name.
Hey,
He's borderline Bruce Jenner, like completing the decathlon.
And you know, we could disqualify McQueen because he's not really a person; he's a car.
So he's basically just running track in his own world.
Yeah,
It's
he's just turning left. That's all he's doing.
It's true.
Really fast.
Hey, Ricky Bobby's doing that later. So
You missed out on a good one. You missed out on Tom Cruise's character from Days of Thunder.
never seen it.
It's a good one.
You didn't turn it in.
I did not.
It's on you.
I can't remember what we had going on.
Or
at that
Kenny
time.
Rogers in his race car movie too. It was called Six Pack or something.
I've never heard of
He had a
that.
his pit crew was a bunch of kids.
Oh,
What? Is that child labor?
yeah.
That sounds illegal.
What about all your DComs, Chance? I'm sure there was plenty of.
You could have had Brink on there for inline rollerblading.
Or what about the double teamed girls?
Dude, that's one of the best dynamic duos. But I couldn't pick between Heidi Bird and Heather.
Hey, you probably have to pick between Hoyle and Dean.
I don't want to talk about that.
But yeah, we'll give McQueen the edge. We'll see what he can do against Rocky in a second.
Oh yeah. 1982. Kenny Rogers is Brewster Baker.
You also could have got the guy from the Ladybugs movie.
His racing career was going in reverse until 6 car crazy kids joined in his pit crew.
Going in reverse.
What are we doing?
That was my write-in vote.
You ever seen The Big Green?
Oh, yeah.
We could have had the foreign kid they had on their team that didn't speak English.
What about kicking and screaming?
They just found.
Kicking and screaming had the Italians.
They did have the Italians.
Kick it to the Italians.
And the Beyond song.
So our next play-in for the 8th seed, Billy Hoyle, Sidney Dean. Chance, I know this is a movie you love.
I feel like they should be a package deal.
Okay.
Like I don't feel like
How
can
can
just
you?
separate.
Yeah, but like
Well,
the same reason you say how could we go on without separating them, I say how can we separate them?
okay, if Billy Hoyle wasn't there, you wouldn't have the movie, right?
it's
True.
true.
The movie's
It would
technically about him, yeah.
Yeah.
But if
technically
Sidney
about him
Dean wasn't
hustling.
there, you don't get Rosie Perez.
If Sidney Dean wasn't there, Billy Hull's probably still a gambling addict, which he still technically is at the end of that.
And y'all watched the remake yet?
Heck no. I already told you I'm not doing
Jack
it.
Harlow was great.
Not doing it.
He was great.
Did you see?
Hey, we can keep him as a package.
Did you see Woody Harrelson in that?
I mean, if we keep him as a package,
we got to pick one. I get we have to pick
If
one.
we keep him as a package, they might be too powerful.
Yeah. Nothing's more fun than watching them hustle people out there, though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they made dude go get a freaking gun.
Yeah. Well, in the new one, a guy got a flamethrower.
Oh my god.
Got a flamethrower,
And that's why I'm not going to watch.
It's
that.
great.
There's no way.
It's great. It's not great. It's good. It's fun.
Have you seen the original?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't. The original's better, but the new one's different.
Original
and
is probably
fresh. Like it's
top
good.
2 basketball movie. Between them and Coach
I mean,
Carter.
Coach Carter's number 1.
It's between them two, though.
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna lean Hoyle.
I'm gonna go Hoyle as well because I liked his character more than Sidney Dean.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly.
Sidney,
Sidney's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
And he never. I don't think he ever truly cared about Billy. That's just me. I don't think he ever bought into we're teammates, we're going to do this together. He always was looking out for himself, and I felt like Billy actually tried to become a teammate with him. So I'm going Billy. Bill, what you think? Billy?
Well, now I feel like I should cast a vote for Sidney.
Yeah.
I don't know if he deserves to be swept.
Yeah,
He doesn't.
Yeah,
That's
they
the
don't.
thing.
They don't. And
Yeah.
the thing is, like Hoyle, I think he's more of the guy you're supposed to root for.
Oh, absolutely.
Dean is just like kind of along for the ride. You know what I'm saying? I think Hoyle. Yeah, I'm good with giving it a not a sweep just because.
Yeah, I'll go
they're
Sidney.
together.
I'll go
I mean,
Sidney.
They're both great characters. Hoyle is the movie though.
Their
He is-
relationship on screen
Hoyle
is really
is the
good.
white man that cannot.
I mean,
jump.
the movie's about him.
Yeah.
He is the white man that cannot jump. So.
Hey, he showed at the end he could jump.
Yeah. All right. So that's our play-ins: Lightning McQueen and Billy Hoyle. And let's get into this.
Rocky.
So,
I mean, I'm sorry.
are you reading off the list or?
No, I'm voting Rocky.
So number 1 seed Rocky Balboa
I got to find Angevines.
versus our 16 seed Lightning
We
McQueen.
discussed this the other day in our group chat, and he said some crazy crap.
He's a Lightning McQueen guy, right?
Oh, he hates Rocky. Hates him.
Oh, wow.
I
And
think
meanwhile,
Rocky's
another
overrated.
Another guy in the group said that Rocky won the Cold War. And he was like, how? I got to
yeah,
find that.
yeah.
Y'all talk while I look.
Rocky's gonna win. It's Rocky. I do think the Rocky and the Rocky movies are a little bit overrated. I think they lean like I
there's
guess they
a few
lean
of
too
them.
much into the underdog thing. Like at some point,
Yeah,
like
the one where he actually won the Cold War. What
Number
was that?
4?
Number 4, yeah, when he fought Drago.
number four is the best, I do think. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna say that's my least favorite.
Really? 4?
Yeah,
Chance, did you hear that?
A lot of people have that take.
Really? I think 4 is the best.
well,
People
it's-
that look at
to
the
me,
movies
at
as
the-
a movie, they do not like 4 a lot.
well, and also I think if you look at the fight scenes in 4 compared to the fight scenes in the other movies,
Yeah.
they're less realistic and less believable.
Yeah, I can see what you're going from there. I don't know,
And
there's just
Apollo
something
Creed
about
died in it, and it was just
Yeah,
it was
that's
hard.
true.
It was hard to stomach.
That's true. So what's your favorite one?
I'm kind of lean toward 3 a lot.
Really?
With Mr. T and
Clubberlang.
Yep. And
Clubberlang.
Thunder Lips.
Thunder lets me fought Hulk Hogan in that charity match.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like Rocky's a good movie. I just don't agree with the like undisputed number 1 sports movie take that so many people have with Rocky.
Yeah.
There's just I don't like fall in love with the character Rocky.
Oh, really?
I really don't.
Hey,
I really don't.
Why not, Clay?
I don't.
Huh?
Hey,
you don't like Rocky?
I don't know. I don't know. Chance, what do you have to say?
I like number 4 the most. I think I just like the whole revenge thing out of it a lot. Number 1, you're just waiting to see what he becomes and wait to see him get this shot as an unknown guy against the champ of the world, And then him losing in that first one just still is just weird to me that they did that. Do you remember seeing that for the first time?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What did you think? Like when he lost? Because, up until that point, like sports movies are probably all like the good guy wins.
I
or
thought
the
he
team
got
wins.
screwed.
You thought he got screwed?
Yeah. I definitely thought he got screwed. And then that's why I really honestly think 2 is really my favorite. I said 3. I thought 3 had the best characters and everything.
Yeah.
But 2
is Apollo, right?
Yeah, it's the rematch.
Yeah, Apollo was in 1 too,
Yeah,
but Apollo wins in 1.
This is when Rocky actually wins a fight.
Yeah. So I really liked. It was kind of weird. It left you a little. Your heart was kind of empty at the end of 1.
Yeah,
You're like, wait, is that it?
See, the first sports movie I ever saw that, like, the good guys didn't win was Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Whenever they lost the state championship game, and I remember before that I was just like, oh, they're gonna win. They're gonna win because they're supposed to.
Yeah.
And then they did, and I was like, God, that hurts.
Yeah.
You get so invested in like. I've always just wondered what people thought
that
of
that is a very
it's rare.
Interesting thing is like how many sports movies does a team just straight up not win?
Yeah,
and sometimes the ones where they don't are the best ones.
Yeah, like one of the arguably best sports movies of all time, Rocky. He doesn't win.
Yeah.
And that's why I think
he kind of sucks.
Oh, because he's unknown.
Yeah.
He's just some local kid. So.
Yeah. Rocky's gonna move on in this round, obviously.
Without
I don't even think I'm gonna give Lightning McQueen a vote.
You're not going to, Clay.
I love Lightning McQueen, but
Rocky knocked him out in the first round.
Yep.
And Rocky don't do that. Rocky waits around for the 10th.
or 12th or
10th or 12th. And he finally turns on.
Our next matchup, our 8 seed Billy Hoyle versus number 9 Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan wasn't the best player on his team.
Who was?
The chick bunny.
Lola?
Uh-huh. Right? Or am I thinking wrong?
Lola was good.
I hate the movie. So
Michael saved the day at the end. He took on the Monstars.
But didn't Lola have like a lot more to do with that?
Michael dunked from the free throw line while the entire team's, or from half court maybe, while the entire Monstars team is on his back.
See, I haven't seen that movie in so long, and
it's an iconic picture. You'd know it once I pull it up.
I think you know what you're talking about. It's his tongue out.
Duh.
Oh no, it's a freaking shoe. This one.
Oh yeah.
His arm stretches out from the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Yeah, Space Jam. Space Jam is always.
They paid him to be in that.
Ain't no telling. I've always said that it is overrated.
How much did they pay him to make a mockery of his baseball career attempt and then become a basketball player again with the freaking Looney Tunes?
And then he's going to get beat 1-1 against this white guy.
That white guy.
Billy Hoyle versus Michael Jordan. What would happen in that 1-on-1 matchup?
I could tell you what would happen in a 2-on-2 matchup.
So who's this 2? Bugs or Lola?
They don't matter.
So Pippen and Jordan versus
Pippen and Jordan versus Hoyle and Dean.
And Hoyle.
But they're playing it at Dean and Hoyle's home court outside.
They
got the advantage
with the chains.
Yeah, the
chain nets.
You got to adjust for the wind because it moves the ball from side to side.
Metal backboards.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, I'm going Hoyle on this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Michael Jordan. Ty voted for him, as I figured he would. Kyle probably would have voted for MJ. I know he's a big Space Jam guy.
That's their time period.
Yeah,
though. That's like Chase. Chase loves it, and that's just them. If I'd have grown up with it, I probably would have loved it too.
I'm sweeping them.
Fine with me.
Our 5 seed Jesus Shuttlesworth versus our 12 seed Charlie Conway.
Still haven't seen it.
Yeah. So Jesus Shuttlesworth from He Got Game. Ray Allen plays him. So
what's the story of that movie? The dad's on on
the dad's
death row.
The dad's in prison, and he gets pretty much like a plea from like the warden or something like that to make his son, who's like the top recruit in the nation, Jesus Shuttlesworth,
go to his alma mater.
Yes,
they were talking about that on the Barstool Snake draft the other day because somebody took Jesus, and one of the guys was like, "So you mean to tell me a prison warden cares this much about college basketball that they're willing to put a convicted felon back out on the streets?"
Yeah.
And the guy that drafted him was like, "Yeah, absolutely."
Yeah,
it's a bizarre take on it.
It is. It's a very, very good movie, though. Shuttlesworth is a great character. And an iconic name.
It gave Ray Allen a nickname for life.
Iconic name.
I can hear Mike Breen calling him that right now.
Jesus Shuttlesworth. And then
I never understood why until you watched that movie that day and told me.
Really good movie. And obviously Denzel is the dad, so
it's great.
Yeah, Denzel does it all. Charlie Conway, though, Chance. I know this is something
Big
you're passionate
Conway
about.
Guy. I love me some Mighty Ducks.
Is Conway the best Mighty Duck? You think?
He's the heart and soul.
Okay.
Heart and soul of the Ducks. Is he the best player on the Ducks? No, the best player is Adam Banks. But you can't have the Ducks without Charlie Conway. So, even in number 3, whenever he decides to just give up going to school on this full ride to that private school, he's the one that gets the Ducks back together after he talks to Coach Bombay. Number 2, he's the one that rallies the troops to make everybody be friends with these other people from these other states on the U.S. national team. And he's the one that goes out and recruits these other guys, like the kid that played street hockey in Los Angeles. Like, he's a phenomenal character. Phenomenal.
See, I rewatched number 1. I did not rewatch 2 or 3.
Number 1's not even the best one.
I rewatched 1. He didn't jump off the screen at me.
He's not supposed to.
Bombay does.
Yeah, number 1's about Bombay.
Yeah, Bombay's awesome.
Number 2, number 3. Number 2, you have a little bit about it being about Bombay and his history.
Yeah.
But number 2, you grow to love the kids. And that's why thinking back to whenever I was a kid, I never really watched number 1. I've only seen number 1 probably 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Because it's not. It's more of a serious movie in my opinion.
It is, definitely.
Than number 2 and number 3. Number 2 and number 3 just so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. And I liked meeting all the new characters and all that stuff. And
Bill,
Goldberg, the convicted.
You got any opinions on either one of these? Are you a Mighty Ducks guy?
Not really.
Because you had a daughter. If you'd had a son, you'd have been all.
Well, you just prefer Miracle.
Oh yeah.
We ain't talking about. You have
I'll
to
watch it
Miracle
before next week. I'll have
Bill,
it on.
does he have to watch Miracle?
You haven't watched Miracle?
Still haven't. I'll get it on this week.
Oh my gosh! When was Mighty Ducks the first one?
92 maybe. I might be.
I remember watching that with Chase for the first time up at the old house.
I don't even think I've seen 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
Mighty
I've
Ducks
seen
is
one.
92.
I remember playing street hockey with Chase on the carport at the old house. Because
Game on!
He had hockey sticks for some reason. Still don't know why he had hockey sticks. Purple and a green one. The green one's up at Gerger's house.
Yeah. Oh, the thing by the trash.
Yeah. We used to play with those. Yeah.
Wow. I've always wondered what
the
that
Mighty
was.
Ducks was a movement, man. It was a movement.
I should have wore my freaking Ducks hat. I have it downstairs. I have the Anaheim hat.
Charlie Conway, though, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna vote for him again in a minute.
Okay.
That's how great of a character he is.
Okay. I'm leaning Shuttlesworth here. Bill, have you seen He Got Game?
Yeah, but it was
long time ago.
Long time ago.
So we might go to tie here for the vote for the decider. Let's see what Ty's got.
Trade storyline to watch. The Braves and Tigers made a deal last offseason, and the organizations still match up well. Atlanta wants to add a starter. The Tigers have Lorenzen and Rodriguez available.
I'll take Rodriguez right now.
I've heard he doesn't want to get traded.
I don't care.
He wants to stay.
I don't care.
That's what I've heard.
We'll welcome him in Atlanta, and he'll pay 1% of his salary.
Hey, the big thing about Mighty Ducks is you realize the Anaheim Ducks were created by Walt Disney after that movie.
Bull.
Swear.
Seriously.
Yep. Mighty Ducks was 92. Anaheim Ducks team was founded in 1993 by the Walt Disney Company, as the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, named based on the '92 film Mighty Ducks.
I mean, that's why all the stuff is so. It's the same jerseys and all that.
I just thought the team name was based off the pro team.
Yeah,
seriously. And then in number 2, they end up wearing like the legit Ducks uniforms.
Yeah,
like the purple and the green and the white. They wore those after halftime in the gold medal game.
Since they were owned by Walt Disney, they just said, "Sure, you can have them."
That is awesome.
Just go
I
in there
had
and help
no
yourself.
idea. Did you know that? Or did you just have a hunch?
Yeah. I wasn't sure about the dates when it happened, but I knew that the Anaheim Ducks didn't exist when I was growing up.
What the heck?
Yep.
That's freaking cool.
So Ty voted Conway on this one. Chance, I know you're going Conway.
Absolutely.
I'll go Shuttlesworth. Bill, we'll take Ty's vote for this one just because you don't really lean either way.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna go Shuttlesworth, but
yeah,
you know.
I'll go Shuttlesworth, and we'll move on. We'll move on Conway 2-1. I'm okay with that. I like Shuttlesworth a lot, but he might not even be the best character in this movie. I think Denzel might carry it.
That's the thing. Like thinking about the Ducks, who meant more to the Ducks, Conway or
Goldberg?
Bombay? Absolutely not Goldberg. He's a felon. Who meant more? Conway meant more. So
I'll have to watch 2 and 3 if he
gives up his roster spot in number 2.
He might have a Mox effect.
Clay, he gives up his spot in number 2 to put in this kid they met off the street to play hockey for him. And then Banks finally gets clear with his wrist, and then he gets to play at the end. That's why Banks takes his spot in the gold medal game against Iceland.
Banks takes Conway's spot?
Yeah, because
so he just doesn't play?
No, he becomes a coach on the sideline.
So he sucks?
He coaches because Bombay was like disappearing from the team because he was banging a chick from the Iceland team. The coach's girlfriend or somebody, he was banging that.
Coach's girlfriend.
I'm being dead serious. And then Aunt Becky, well, not Aunt
Lori
Becky,
Loughlin?
it's a chick that looks like Aunt Becky, was having to coach, but it really became Conway having to coach the team. And then at the end, Bombay comes back around, but Charlie's still an assistant coach because he wanted Banks to be able to play and live out his dream.
All right.
I love Charlie Conway. I love him.
Let's move on. So our 4 seed, Adonis Creed versus 13, Ricky Bobby.
Bobby.
Love Adonis Creed. Adonis Creed probably is my 1 seed of this entire region.
I know you like him more than Rocky.
Easily. I think the 3 Creed movies are better than any Rocky movie.
And you know my rebuttal to that.
Of what?
There is no Creed without
made. Oh.
And because there's no Creed without Rocky.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
And the thing is,
all that was Stallone wanting to double dip back into that money.
Stallone isn't in the 3rd one, doesn't like it. I think it's the best one.
Yeah. Did they finally kill up? Was Rocky dead in the 3rd one?
No, he just doesn't show up.
He's not there?
He is. Creed 3 is so good.
I need to watch
it. It is so good.
I haven't seen Creed 3.
It is so good. There's a scene in it. They fight. The big fight, him versus Jonathan Majors, is at Dodger Stadium.
Really?
It is
cool.
Incredible. Probably the best fight scene I've ever seen in a movie.
Well, do they actually fight or is it all choreographed?
It's fight.
They actually fought in real life?
I'm almost certain.
Because Rocky fought.
I mean, them 2 guys, I feel like they do.
Okay.
Jonathan Majors has a history of that. So.
but
Ricky Bobby. But Ricky Bobby. Holy crap.
How did you match these 2 up?
We just had too many like comedy guys down here at the bottom.
So you could have had Tom Cruise, and that would have made more sense.
For what? Up. Than Ricky Bobby? You want a Ricky Bobby just not in there?
No, to face Ricky Bobby.
So Tom Cruise, as a play-in?
Something, yeah, because it's the 2 NASCAR.
Well, I honestly don't even know what Days of Thunder is.
It's a great movie. Great movie. They're making number 2.
And Six Pack.
Ricky Bobby, though.
Too.
What is Ricky Bobby without whatever John C. Reilly is?
Shake and bake.
I mean, without bake, there is no shake. Without Creed, I guess. Without Rocky, there is no Creed.
Great movie though, but oh my gosh, some of the stuff he does that Will Ferrell does, and
got in his underwear and ran on the track.
Thought he was on fire.
Yeah. Mama, they took away my legs. I can't walk. See, watch. He stabs himself.
In the hospital bed.
Yeah. He was playing wheelchair basketball, but standing up, getting out of his chair, and kicking people.
Yeah.
And the kids,
sons. The sons are the
kids
best.
at the dinner table
Chip,
with Grandpa.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna jump on you like a spider monkey.
Teacher asked me what's the capital of Washington D.C. No, what's the capital of North Carolina? I said Washington D.C.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, what'd y'all do today at Grandpa's house? Oh, we spent the afternoon throwing chips, old war medals off a bridge.
What did the kid do to piss his pants in class? Was it after the?
No, that's Billy Madison.
No, he says, and I pissed my pants or something like that.
Right.
It's a very funny movie. Sweet 6-inch or
I said
12
you got a
inch,
lumpy
6 ounce
butt.
baby
And she yelled at
Jesus.
me, and I pissed my pants.
That's what it was.
Dear Lord, we'd like to thank you for our sponsor, Powerade Mountain Blueberry Blast.
It's a very funny movie.
The whole dinner scene at the dinner table was
the dinner scene's the best
iconic.
part of the movie.
Oh my gosh!
And then what's the villain's name? It's Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, Sacha Baron Cohen. It's like
I thought that was Peter LaFleur.
No. The name is something like that.
It's like Jean-Claude or something.
Yeah.
Or am I thinking of Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah, I mean that is someone as well. Let's see.
How's he not one of the first people listed?
Yeah,
not even
exactly.
close.
Didn't know Jane Lynch.
John Gjord.
There you go.
Gerard.
John Gerard.
Texas Ranger.
And the other one's name's Walker.
Walker, yeah.
And the whole movie starts with him. I mean, when the
Thank
kid
you
was,
for my smoking hot wife.
And those were on the table.
when he was a kid, he's taking the car while the mom's in the grocery store and driving it down the road in reverse and everything.
He ends up putting a lion in his car to get him from being scared anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, that's.
But Creed is iconic in my opinion. Creed is so good. I think he's someone that I root for more than Rocky. I think he's more like relatable. Yeah, in Rocky, everyone's an underdog. Everyone can see that in themselves, I guess. But like the stuff that Creed goes through,
it's more like what you see from around here.
Yeah. He doesn't have his father, obviously. You see that in the Rocky movies, and you get so much.
His father's dead.
Yeah, he is.
But like he doesn't really have a struggle.
What do you mean?
He's a millionaire. He grew up rich.
But you see some of the stuff.
He was in a boys' home and stuff.
When he grows up, yeah.
He went down a bad path because he didn't have a dad and his mom couldn't control him. Ain't that the story of this one? He's fighting a dude that was in the group home with him or something like that.
Well, Jonathan Majors, I forget which way it is. They're like growing up together, and
I thought they were both in the same group home because that was also the story from like the first one. You learn about him being in a group home. I want to say.
Yeah, I can't entirely remember.
Juvie or something.
But like with like some underground boxing leagues.
Oh, okay.
One of them.
That's what Jonathan Majors ends up doing after he gets out of juvie and out of jail and all that.
Yeah,
stuff, I think.
like it's something there. And then with Creed, he has his daughter. His wife is deaf. But she's making music, comes out to an amazing song in one of the movies.
The baby's not deaf, though. I remember that from number 2.
Yeah. It's just, the movies are so good. I'm going Creed here. I am. What are y'all's feelings on Ricky Bobby? Can he take down Creed? How much is Ricky Bobby the carrying of that movie? I think the supporting cast is almost better than Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, but you saw once people got away from Ricky, like Cal couldn't do nothing without Ricky. Cal was not a good race car driver without Ricky.
What can Ricky do without Cal, though?
I mean, he had to figure that out. And then once he figured it out, Cal came crawling back to him.
There is no shake without bake.
I mean, yeah, you can't have shake and bake without
There's
both.
no Ricky Bobby without a smoking hot wife.
That is true.
Oh no, I think
I think
Creed's
you
the
have to
winner
move
here.
Creed along.
Ty voted Ricky Bobby. Bill, you got any opinions strong either way?
Not really.
What's the tiebreaker here? If we ever have a tie,
If we have 4 votes,
yeah,
and
well,
it's
we
a 2-2.
have 4 votes.
Yeah, well, we've used in the past 2 episodes. We've used the person not here sending their votes in thing. It's kind of like if anyone doesn't have a vote. There was something Ty sent it in for the football one. Where was it?
It was radio.
Yeah, it was radio.
Yeah.
And I think Kyle didn't want to vote on that or something like that. And me and you were both like, we're going radio.
You didn't vote.
Was it?
It was you. Yeah. Me and Kyle both hate Rudy.
And I don't think I voted for Willie Beeman or Mox either because I hadn't seen either. So, I mean, you want to take Ty's vote and you hop out on that one, Bill? Or do you have any
I'll
vote?
do that. No.
So, Ty's going Ricky Bobby. I'm going Creed. Chance?
Creed, but he's about to have a war in the second round.
We'll see. All right. 3 seed, Happy Gilmore. Gilmore, Happy. 14, Jackie Moon from Semi-Pro. Jackie Moon's another one which I think a little bit more, he's a little bit more self-dependent as a character than Ricky Bobby. I don't think the supporting cast in Semi-Pro is as good as Ricky Bobby's supporting
Woody
cast.
Harrelson's extremely important.
Yeah, he's good, but like whenever you watch that movie, you're watching it for Jackie Moon. When I watch Talladega Nights, like I don't watch it exclusively for Ricky Bobby.
Oh, you're talking about the Will Ferrell universe.
Huh?
I thought you were about to say that Happy Gilmore.
No.
On people.
I'm talking about between Jackie Moon and Ricky Bobby.
Oh.
No, Happy Gilmore is a great character. Jackie Moon though has his sidekick Coffee Black.
Yeah, he did.
Andre 3000. Great name.
He's supposed to be Dr. J. It's supposed to be a nod at Dr. J.
Yeah. Very very cool. Very cool story, honestly, with Semi-Pro.
Very, very unique movie.
Yeah, it talks about like the ABA and all that stuff. Like it goes
in depth.
more in depth than you would expect out of a comedy movie from Will Ferrell. It really does.
I mean, they show like the vote and all that kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
And then going to the NBA, like Coffee Black playing for the Spurs and stuff like that.
Yep. Very good movie though. Jackie Moon fights a bear.
He does fight a bear. He also
Bear gets out.
The dude made the half court shot for like $10,000. It's like, I don't have $10,000.
They give away corn dogs or something.
Yeah, there's some type of like,
if you miss 2 free or 100 points.
Yeah, if they score 100 points, and everybody gets a free.
They'd
corn
always
dog.
stop at 99.
Yeah, they'd shut down the game right then. And I think Coffee Black asked him like, "What the heck's happening here?" He said, "We can't score 100 points." He said, "Why not?" He said, "Because everybody get a free corn dog."
Did he pull out pepper spray at one point and like in the post?
Yeah.
He did. He had the post game where he just kept throwing it back and forth to the wing.
Yeah, it's a very underrated movie in my opinion.
It is.
Even like not just as a comedy, but as a sports movie in general, I think it's underrated because it's really good.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore though. Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore is the only person in golf history to drop a par 5.
Yeah.
I mean,
Happy Gilmore played golf with a hockey stick.
he did. Is that allowed? Probably not.
Yeah, but when you're Happy Gilmore.
And somebody brought up in that group message the other day, they're like, Happy Gilmore like just had no competition even near him. I was like, yeah, because his best competition said he ate shit for breakfast. So, I mean, he wasn't very serious about his diet. So he's not going to be like a peak athlete, you know. But Happy. I love me some Happy.
You got Chubbs.
Yep.
You got Chubbs.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. That freaking
Happy
gator.
low-key killed him, by the way.
One hand.
You got the caddy.
Chubb's making some crossover here between the Rocky movies.
Okay.
Sure, this is Carl Weathers.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Dies in both.
Hey, it's Adonis Creed's dad.
That is true. That is true.
Holy cow!
And then we got Chubbs on the other side in the bracket. We got him everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do have Chubbs in the 16 seed play-in game versus Irv from Cool Runnings. Happy Gilmore fights Bob Barker. iconic scene.
What?
Jackass.
Yeah, Bob Barker, the asshole.
Yeah, what a jerk Bob Barker was on that. Like, that movie was made whenever Bob Barker was every grandma's, like, sex dream, basically. Like, what happened?
Grandmas across the world turning into Price is Right for Bob Barker.
Billy Faye Jones watched that every day. You hear the joke about, oh, whenever I get to stay home from school, I watch the soaps and I watch Price is Right.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah.
Whenever I was sick and had to stay with him, I watched
true.
the Price is Right.
That's true.
Like, when I tell you, every grandma in the world loved that man.
Yeah.
Did he finally die?
Oh, yeah.
He died finally?
He did.
Good for him.
Good.
Well, I mean, he didn't need to be alive anymore. He's like 90. I remember he came back for like a special hosting of The Price is Right when I was like, good God, that poor man.
So I think Happy's a sweep.
Happy Gilmore's great. Shooter McGavin.
Shout out Jackie Moon.
Yeah, Shooter McGavin. Great
Shooter-
villain.
All-time villain.
Great
in
villain.
sports.
Happy sings "I Want to Kiss You All Over" in the mic.
Right at the beginning, yeah.
Love that scene.
So, Shooter McGavin.
Yeah.
Why didn't we ever see him in another movie?
What you mean?
Have you ever seen that guy in another movie?
The actor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen him in anything else. I think if I did, I'd be like, oh, that's Shooter McGavin, you know? He's probably one of them faces that's just like, he's synonymous with one character.
Christopher McDonald.
Never heard of him.
He is in The League, 61.
What is he in 61?
He is Mel Allen.
It must have been. Oh, I do remember him in that. He's like one of the guys that wears a suit.
He's in Celtic Pride.
Jonathan India has been placed on the injured list. He's a coach in Celtic Pride.
Yeah, he is.
He's the Jazz coach. Or the Celtics, one or the other.
He's in Quiz Show, 90s movie. Thelma and Louise. He's been in some stuff. He probably just never looked like quite the jerk that he does as Shooter.
No, he's a jerk in Celtic Pride. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I love that one.
You got Grandma. Grandma just, her fingers are hurting.
But her back was going to hurt soon after that because she pulled landscaping.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. Ben Stiller,
Ben
iconic.
Stiller, and then like the most like low key role for him.
Iconic, though.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
Talk about a villain. He's a piece of crap.
Yes, he is.
He's
We're moving on Happy in a sweep.
He told her if she didn't want to go to sleep, he would put her to sleep.
Shout out to Jackie Moon, but Happy Gilmore might be a force to be reckoned with.
Happy Gilmore's probably making a run.
We might have our third 3 seed make the run.
If I have it my way, he'd be facing off against a hockey boy.
Ooh, we'll see. So our 6 versus 11. Timo Cruz versus Jimmy Chitwood. Chance, I know. Timo Cruz, what comes to your mind?
I can cry right now.
What comes to your mind when you think about Timo Cruz?
Our deepest fear is that we're inadequate.
That is it.
Our deepest fear is that we're blessed beyond measure, or strong beyond measure, something like that.
Iconic line.
See him beating on Coach Carter's door in the middle of the night after Ricky got shot.
Lost his brother.
Yeah.
That Coach Carter's such a good movie.
Coach Carter saved his life.
He did. Jimmy Chitwood, Bill.
You want to make a grown man cry? Put on that scene in the gym after they get done studying.
With all the desks.
Up, yes,
yeah.
During the lockout.
I need to watch this.
Coach Carter?
Oh, my God.
You got to.
I'm shocked you haven't.
You got to. What about Jimmy Chitwood?
Yeah.
It is so
What you got to say about him?
Man, look, if you don't like Hoosiers, you're not American.
I'm un-American.
I'm not American.
Hoosiers.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know what it was about either. 'Cause I went in expecting to love it.
Yeah.
And, like, you have Gene Hackman in there as the coach. Like, he screams basketball coach, you know. I couldn't get into it.
It was such a throwback for me to see, these old gyms and everything the way it reminds me of going to watch JH playing at Shady Grove in the old gym. The gym still had hands on the clocks.
You know, that gym
cages.
still is operating.
Is it really?
That fake school, I can't remember the name of it.
Cornerstone.
Yeah, that one. They played in that church league basketball league
against Texas.
They played at Shady Grove's gym.
Whoa,
really? I didn't know it was still there.
They played at Shady Grove's gym.
Oh wow!
They won't be this upcoming season because they actually built the Family Life Center. But yeah,
yeah. I mean, maybe you should give Hoosiers another look.
I'd be down to watch it again.
I think I should.
Now that I'm older.
But see, the thing is, I was like 20 when I saw it. I wasn't young.
Yeah.
I wasn't young. I don't remember what turned me off about it. Honestly, I think I didn't like Jimmy Chitwood. I couldn't cheer for him. Like, what was his whole story? He wasn't allowed to play, or he didn't want to play.
I don't even remember which one
He's the good guy.
That
He's the dude that's shooting basketball outside and on the grass.
Oh,
he's the dude they recruited mid-season to come and save the sucky team. Yeah, is the mom dead or the mom didn't want to be away from him?
I think his dad's alcoholic. And,
is that what it is?
And he was embarrassed about it, and so he didn't want to.
Like, he would go to school and he'd come straight home.
Yeah,
I can't. I remember that was my issue. Was him. So. I should try it again, but
my vote here will be Cruz.
He can't hold Timo Cruz's jock strap though.
Ty as well went Cruz, so I think we got you outnumbered, Bill.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to stick with Jimmy Chitwood though.
Give him a vote.
We'll give you a vote.
He deserves a vote.
Timo though, if I was making this region, he would be my 2 seed. It would go Creed and then Timo. Cruz is great.
Man.
I have. Downstairs in my game room, my desk, I have some stickers from movies, shows, stuff like that. I have a Timo Cruz sticker with his jersey number.
Dude, I know a quote from like a poem or some junk like that because of him.
Yeah. Rich what?
Rich Wood. Shout out Channing Tatum.
Richmond.
Yeah, that one too.
Rich what? Moving on. Our 7 versus 10. We have Jake LaMotta versus Mickey Ward.
LaMotta.
Malata.
I can't vote for a guy I've never seen the movie of.
Hey, Buddy Head. How about that?
I'm
you love
glad.
The Fighter.
Oh my! It's my favorite fighting movie of all time. I like it more than Rocky and Rocky 4.
I agree.
It's the best.
I think The Fighter's a better movie than any of the Creeds.
Oh, it is. It's without a doubt. You get the best performances by any actors.
And I think
it's real.
Raging Bull was a different time.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to go back and pull characters from some of those movies. I just don't think they built the characters like they do now.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was just a different formula back then.
Yeah.
I mean, The Fighter had so many Oscar noms, which I'm sure De Niro probably had something back then too, but
you got, I'm pretty sure Christian Bale won.
Yeah, Amy Adams I know got nominated.
Amy Adams got nominated. The mom in the movie won.
I feel like Wahlberg got nominated too.
He probably didn't because he's Mark Wahlberg. People hate him. It got nominated for Best Picture, I'm pretty sure.
Mickey Ward is Mark Wahlberg though, right?
Yes.
Okay, making sure.
Yeah.
Make sure I didn't put the wrong name.
Dickie Eklund.
Yes. That's Bale.
And it being real is just what is awesome to me.
Yeah, but it's not real to the point where we're going to keep it out of the bracket. It does feel dramatized.
It's a little dramatized. I can't remember what exactly.
It's not real to the point of like a 42.
The pathway
or a blind
to
side.
Him winning the belt is dramatized.
Yeah,
because I listened to Chris Klemmer, his show.
Yeah,
he talked about this. And
Double play.
He grew up like right next to Lowell.
What was their? Have you seen what their newest episode is?
No,
they did The Ringer.
They did The Ringer, and I do know. I can't remember what it is. Miracle.
The Ringer and Miracle.
The Ringer. Yeah.
What a duo.
Yeah.
We should have thrown in Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah. I mean, who got ice cream? You know,
Jeffy. Like to eat apples.
He grew up near that town, so he knew the actual story. And he said it's definitely different in the movie, so I think it's okay.
Which one? What were you talking about?
The Fighter.
Oh,
yeah, about Mickey Ward winning the championship belt over in
my vote here is definitely Mickey. Ty went Mickey as well. Bill, you said you've seen kind of both, like bits and pieces of each.
Yeah,
kinda.
I mean, and Raging Bull. I mean, it was a biography too. I mean, it was.
Oh, it was.
It
really?
was
That's cool.
I mean, it's based completely on
that guy,
Jake LaMotta's memoirs. I mean,
wow.
it you know, so I don't know if I'll go Mickey.
Okay, so we'll get a sweep here.
Yeah.
Moving on to our last matchup of round 1, we got Roy McAvoy versus Peter Lafleur. I have strong opinions here. I watched Tin Cup.
Yeah.
Roy McAvoy's a bad character. Roy McAvoy's a bad character. 10 Cup's a mediocre movie.
No.
I will stand strong with that.
Mediocre.
Mediocre
Like what score would you give it?
Let me look and see what I gave
Did you
it.
watch that, Bill?
10 Cup.
Because you let me borrow it. I still have that, by the way. I still have the DVD.
I gave it a 71 out of 100.
I remember I watched
Right
it.
below the White Man Can't Jump remake.
Well, that's just a sin. I remember I watched it, and I wonder if it's because that I like it so much because I had like zero expectations going into it. Like
Maybe.
I had no expectation, like no thought of even liking the movie, and then I saw it, I was like, dang, this is a really good movie. And well, I like that he stays true to himself. Does he grow as a character? Not one bit. But like, I mean, that's what he is. You know, he's just a dude that just wants to hit the ball.
I can
long and hard.
respect like the scene at the end where he just continually hits the ball into the water.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Ball.
Yeah.
Ball. Yeah.
Ball.
And he got
I
Romeo to
respect that.
freaking buy into it too. Like Romeo didn't even try to talk him out of it after the girlfriend told him to do it. You
She's
know?
just sitting there laughing, going crazy.
She agreed with it. She's like, "You do you, honey."
She also has no depth.
She doesn't. You know, I don't even.
I don't know
she
who
was.
has
She's a
depth in the movie.
psychiatrist.
No, you don't know. She just appears out of nowhere to this golfing range, and then the second time he sees her, he says, "I love you."
He wanted to get after because he
Like-
found out who she was dating.
Yeah. The dude's a piece of crap.
He might be, but you know what? He qualified for the U.S. Open for the next year.
Peyton's doing that next year for us. Like,
Yeah, he is.
that's nothing.
We got to get him something better than that hoodie.
All right, so here was my.
Oh no. He
Here was
doesn't do it
my.
in the hoodie. He doesn't do it.
Talking about get on ESPN. I mean, man has heat stroke on the 17th hole. Here's my review of it in our text message.
At the turn.
I said, so underwhelming. The love story sucks. Worst Costner sports role. Mostly unlikable character that has very little growth. This movie is Happy Gilmore that takes itself a little too serious. And Peter LaFleur is coming to wreck its life.
See, I don't think the movie took itself seriously.
I think it did.
I don't think it did.
I don't. Happy Gilmore knew what it was doing. Happy Gilmore knows I'm a comedy, but it's still. But Happy Gilmore still does the emotional aspects and the character growth better.
This movie knew it was a comedy. It had Cheech from Cheech and Chong. It's
But
the
like
second main character.
It didn't feel like that. It felt like it wanted to be too serious. It had a freaking real broadcasting crew on here.
It's a rom-com.
Yeah, it's a
And I
rom-com.
love
Clay
rom
hated
coms.
it, Yeah,
I love rom coms. It's
I
my
thought
favorite
Clay
kind of
was gonna
movie.
love it.
Yeah, that's every chance kept telling me that. I think it's because I didn't like the man, and I didn't feel like I didn't know anything about the woman.
You didn't care about him. That was the big thing.
Yeah. Peter LaFleur,
Yeah.
underdog, literally
Team captain.
talking about a guy that gets the gang together. I mean, he brings this crew together, ragtag group of guys.
They're average Joes.
They are average Joes. We are average Joes. I mean, if anybody can relate to this, it's us.
I think Rayleigh dropped that quote on the
Very first episode. He said, "I'm just an average Joe."
As well as I remember talking about in the first episode how great the fighter was.
Yeah.
And I also recall Peyton talking about 10 Cup and how great of a movie it was.
Yep.
I wish Peyton would have been here. But his reasoning would have been because it's a golf movie. So,
Yeah. Definitely.
because there's not many of those. I think there's only like 3.
I said it.
You know, there's even less dodgeball movies.
That's very true. I can't name another. I can't name another.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
I mean, you want to talk about influence of a movie? ESPN, one day out of the year,
Yes.
becomes the freaking
Yes.
Ocho.
And everyone loves it.
The
Ocho.
Because of this random 2000
I don't know if you've
10
noticed
movie?
It might have been 2000 something earlier.
6 maybe?
I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but ESPN News has become basically
2004,
the
my God.
Ocho. ESPN News is basically ESPN 8 the Ocho now.
I watched before the Braves played today. What was on? I think Slippery Stairs or something. Like on Sunday afternoon.
They do some weird stuff on there. It's like something called Orphis Ball or something. And it's like you have 3 goals and you're playing soccer, but it's in a big circle. And there's 3 goals you can score in.
I'm in.
It's really strange.
Like pickle soccer?
I don't know. I can't tell you what it is. It starts with an O. Omniball, maybe?
Okay, maybe. I've heard of that.
It's something like that.
Yeah, I'm rooting hard here for Peter LaFleur. I'm rooting hard. How big are y'all into Roy McAvoy as a character?
My big thing with him is I just love that he never changed.
Peter didn't either.
Yeah, but it's two different types of things we're talking about here.
Peter got the girl.
So did Roy.
Peter got all the guys together. He got glasses
He got
man.
Globo Gym.
He got the glasses man to fight his fears and take on the other team 1 versus 6. He did mix up the uniforms.
That's got out there in that sex gear.
Yeah, he did mix up the uniforms.
I'm going Peter LaFleur.
Thank you. He got Steve the Pirate to come back, and no one knew who he was.
I can't let Roy get swept.
Peter LaFleur, baby.
I can't do it.
Ty as well went Peter, and I figured Ty would have been a 10 Cup guy as much as he loves golf. So Peter moves on,
Ty
baby.
likes gambling on golf.
Yeah, but he's a golf guy though. Peter LaFleur, baby, takes down Roy. All right, let's do this. 1 versus 8. Billy Hoyle versus Rocky Balboa. Chance?
I'm afraid I'm Rocky all the way with that.
It's got to be Rocky, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Rocky ain't getting out the Sweet 16. That's all I know. I'll get shot before I let that.
Are we
happen.
giving Billy a vote?
Absolutely.
So that easy,
Yeah.
no discussion.
It's Rocky.
Charlie Conway, Adonis Creed.
I'll let y'all go first.
Are we getting the Creed versus Rocky matchup?
No, not for me.
I'm going Creed here. I've already talked about my love for Creed. As I said, he would be my 1 seed if we were re-ranking all of these personally.
Let me try and persuade you here.
All right.
Put yourself in the mind of a 12-year-old. Okay? One of the best
12 seed right here as well.
one of the best hockey players in the world.
Yeah.
Okay? One of the best hockey players on his team with all of his friends. All right? You train. You've been living in Los Angeles, playing at the Junior Olympics. And then you get to the gold medal game against your biggest rival based off of a issue between the two coaches when they both played in the pros. And you say, no, I'm not going to play in this game because it means so much to my friend Adam Banks for him to play in this championship game that I'm not going to play. I'm going to sit by the side.
Sounds like a guy that's not committed to his craft.
You can kiss my butt. It sounds like the ultimate team player. If I was 12 years old, I would never do that. Ever. That shows maturity. That shows depth. And that shows love for his other teammates. And he knew how much it meant to that kid.
It shows outstanding screenplay writing.
Yes, it does. Shout out Disney.
And this would never happen.
And see, the thing is, Adam Banks' family basically hated him. And, didn't really support him just loving hockey as much as he did.
Yeah.
And Charlie knew how much it meant to him to play hockey on that national stage. So much that Adam goes out there and Adam performs. And guess what happens with Adam in the next movie? He's the only freshman on the varsity team. But guess who doesn't forget about his friendship with Charlie Conway? Adam Banks.
Yeah.
And he says, screw you, varsity. I'm going to play with the JV. Yes. Because of that relationship.
Because that would really happen.
Yeah.
JV. It really did. It really did. So.
What about Adonis Creed? His father dies. He has all the.
He grew up rich.
But he has all the.
Charlie lived in Minneapolis,
his
Minnesota.
dad got his hand bitten off by an alligator.
That as well. He has all the pressure in the world, to grow, to be in this field, to be a boxer. He has what was Apollo a champion? He was a champion, right?
Yeah. That's what made it so crazy that Rocky fought him in the first one.
Yeah. So Adonis, I mean, his expectations is you have to be the best. If that your dad was the best, there's no other way to go from this. And he does it. He comes through all the personal struggles that he has with his relationship with his girlfriend. You have all of that. I mean, I think Creed's a great character. I do.
Oh, he is a good character, but Charlie's better.
You think Charlie's better?
I think Charlie, as a 12-year-old, has more maturity in his body and selflessness than any other character on this board.
All right.
He is what a team captain should be. And he got that C on his chest in part 3 after the coach, who was a former pro, said, I'm not giving out letters. Nobody's a captain on my team. He gave Charlie that C before that game against the varsity.
Well, I'm going Creed. You're going Conway.
I
Bill.
sure am going Conway. Bill ain't seen either one.
Oh no, I've seen Creed.
What's your vote here? I mean, Chance he sold it as good as he could.
I don't know what else I could do besides that.
I'm afraid I'm going to go Charlie Conway.
Looking at Ty had Ricky Bobby beating Creed.
Yeah, Ty didn't have Ricky Bobby. I mean, Ty didn't have Creed making it out the first round.
He also had Ricky Bobby beating Conway.
But Conway got to the second round.
Ty, I think, might have had Ricky Bobby winning it all.
I had Ricky Bobby beating Conway too. But
so we're going Conway over Creed.
Freaking right we are.
What's Conway going to do to Rocky?
Crumple.
He's gonna give him one heck of a scruffle. I know that.
That's some underdogs, huh? Happy Gilmore, Timo Cruz.
Did I do a good job selling that for you?
You did.
Thank you.
That was great.
Yeah.
I kind of teared up a little.
Hey, I love the Mighty Ducks so much.
Happy Gilmore versus Timo Cruz.
Speaking of tearing up,
I'm going Happy Gilmore.
I love Timo Cruz. I'm going Happy Gilmore.
I think he has to be happy.
I'm going Happy Gilmore.
Timo wasn't the best player on his team.
He wasn't.
Timo should have been starting on this team.
If you needed a corner 3, who's got you?
That's all he could do, though. He's a one-trick pony.
That's all he needed.
Happy developed as an athlete.
Oh, I'm going Happy.
Wait, he was a golfer.
Yeah, but remember, he only could do was hit the long
364 days to hockey tryouts.
Got to toughen up.
He's taking 100-mile-per-hour fastballs to the chest.
Yeah, he is. But in his defense, it sounded like dimple balls, too. It wasn't that hard. I think it's Happy in a sweep.
Is it a sweep?
I think so.
Okay.
Happy's a strong character.
I agree. Ty as well had Happy over Timo. 15 seed Peter LaFleur versus Mickey Ward. Are we getting our second 15 seed making a Sweet 16 run? Is Florida Gulf Coast back?
Man.
Mickey Ward wasn't the best character in this movie.
Peter LaFleur. If you want to talk about Charlie Conway being a team guy and bringing the guys together,
Yep.
Peter did it, man. It is Peter.
I'm Peter LaFleur.
It is Peter LaFleur.
Yeah.
In a sweep?
No, we give Mickey a vote. He deserves a vote.
Ty had Peter as well.
What hurt Mickey was the fact that he couldn't win a fight without Dickie. He couldn't get to that biggest stage without Dickie telling him to go head, body, head. So
yeah. All right. We have 2 matchups to go to the championship. We have Rocky Balboa versus Charlie Conway.
Not the championship, the Elite 8.
To go to the championship of the region. To head to the last episode.
Yeah.
And then we have Happy Gilmore versus Peter LaFleur. Will we have our third 3 seed make it to the championship to join Paul Crew and Dottie Hudson? Will we have our first double-digit seed? Charlie Conway or Peter LaFleur?
I mean,
we haven't even mentioned White Goodman as well in that movie. What an awesome character from Ben Stiller.
Oh.
We have the battle of the Ben Stiller side characters.
You do. Let's start there.
You want to start at the bottom?
I want to start at the bottom because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to talk y'all into voting Conway over Rocky.
You might have already convinced me. Happy Gilmore versus Peter LaFleur.
I have an argument against Rocky, and I don't want to use it.
Focus on Happy right here.
It hurts me that I might have to say it.
Focus on Happy.
I love Rocky. I'm going to have to put that out there a few times before I say it. I love Rocky.
I'm about to say, you love Rocky.
I love Rocky.
If you love the underdog story,
yeah,
what's not to like about Peter LaFleur?
I mean, Peter LaFleur, man.
What's the subtitle of that, or what the
Dodgeball?
True underdog
story.
Yeah,
it is it.
Hey, my vote's Peter.
I mean,
I love me some Happy Gilmore.
Happy
Oh my gosh,
Gilmore happy.
Such a good
Gilmore happy.
He drove a par 5.
All right, hold on. Let's bring this up. Peter LaFleur plays dodgeball.
He does.
Like, are we factoring that in? How much of a sport is dodgeball?
It's
as much as one is golf.
Hey, easy. As much as one is of NASCAR driving.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What's our arguments here? I'm torn. I love both of these characters. If I had to pick, this would be
underseeded Peter LaFleur.
I think I did.
Oh, definitely.
I think you underseeded.
But he's from dodgeball. He's
a true underdog.
It's a true underdog story. This is my championship
for the whole thing,
for this region.
Oh,
this right here is whoever wins this. Whoever wins this,
you need to go watch Mighty Ducks.
Hey, convince me to vote it, and I'll have it rewatched for the next one.
I mean, he's gonna make it to the next show.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
What about
sure it
I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do.
It's Happy Gilmore.
Peter LaFleur is so good.
It's Happy Gilmore.
It is Happy Gilmore.
Did you watch Dodgeball?
Yeah, I've watched Dodgeball.
You love underdogs, right?
I love Dodgeball.
Checking in at Ty's votes. He has this matchup, and Ty's actually almost predicted the entire bracket perfectly. He's got the perfect bracket on the bracket challenge. Ty has Happy beating Peter.
As do I. So here comes the question I had about a tie.
I don't know if I'm going Peter. I said I wanted to make the statement that Happy is a much better character than Roy McAvoy.
Do you want me to take a poll from that group chat I'm in? See who gets the most likes?
I mean,
I think
I'm not
Peter
on Peter yet.
Peter LaFleur can win this whole thing.
And he's an underdog.
That's how I strongly I feel about it.
Globo Gym was an overall 1 seed.
And it was a freaking
and that
stack.
The average Joe's lost to a group of 5th-year-old Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts, that's right.
It was on PEDs.
Did you see Helga with the unibrow?
Yeah.
And
hairy
the
arms?
Yeah.
They lost to them, and they still made it to the championship and won.
The Anti-Doping Association came in, and then he saw Lance Armstrong at the end at the bar, and he talks Peter LaFleur into going and rallying up the troops.
Oh, my God.
How'd they get Lance Armstrong in that movie? That was back when he was on top of the world.
It's Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller.
That was back when everybody found out he had one nut. Like...
Before Sheryl Crow left.
Patrick O'Houlihan dies in a Vegas casino.
Sign falls on him.
Oh, this is tough,
You
man.
can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball.
This is really tough. I think Happy could. All right, I might have to take my BCS approach here. I don't know how Peter could not beat Rocky if Rocky made it. I don't think Peter could beat Rocky. I think Happy could beat Rocky. I think Happy could win this entire bracket. I don't think Peter can win this entire bracket.
Who said
You don't
Rocky's
think
making
Peter?
it? Can he beat Charlie Conway?
I think they both could. If it's me, they're both beating them. How about this? Who could beat Benny the Jet Rodriguez?
Dottie.
Dottie, yeah.
Dottie might.
Dottie.
Oh,
Hockey players are a lot more tougher than baseball players.
You fall in love with a 15 seed and you just can't get off of it.
Charlie's a 12 seed.
I'm talking about Peter.
Oh.
You fall in love with that 15 seed.
I think you got the 2 and the 15 swapped on that matchup.
I might have.
Quickly as we moved on, yeah.
So, Bill, your vote is Peter.
My vote's Peter.
Chance.
I'm happy.
I really do not know. I really don't know. I almost feel like I want to just leave the bracket here and take it to the championship round. To the championship pod. Like
Well, you could if you wanted to.
So are you going to get out
some
of
more
the
people here?
So is that Rocky and Charlie side going to be any easier?
I mean,
I'm set on Charlie Conway.
should we just leave these two matchups for the championship?
Till we have a
advance
a
all
group.
four. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about Rocky? Are you really tied to Rocky?
Me?
You don't like Rocky.
But everyone else in the world does.
Yeah.
If we had 5 people here, more often than not, Rocky's going to have 3 votes against anybody.
But Rocky wasn't even American.
What?
Rocky wasn't American.
Was he not?
He's the Italian stallion.
That's just his
He's from
heritage.
Yeah. But he grew up in America,
Hey,
right?
we're the melting pot, don't you know? All inclusive.
I seriously, I can't pick at the bottom. If I go to Ty has happy. All right, let's discuss the top, and then we'll.
Let's be honest. More people from our groups are going to vote for Happy than LaFleur.
That is true. That's the BCS approach. Yeah. This is LSU versus UCF. I'm going Happy.
I think you should.
God, I love Peter though. I love Peter LaFleur.
Stop saying I love Peter.
Yeah.
I've been biting my tongue for the longest time.
God, I love Peter.
I love PP. I love LaFleur. That's tough, man.
That means I love the flower.
We might just have to open this region back up during the championship and have a revote. I don't know. Someone might come in with a protest.
Do that, and we're going to revote on Mox.
Someone might have a protest. We'll see. All
right, so
Rocky versus Charlie. Chance, take the stage.
I can't tell you no more about Charlie Conway.
Take the stage. What is your selling point for Charlie over Rocky? You said you love Rocky, but what? He's not American.
He's not American, for one. It's just Charlie, Clay. In a team sport, you need that captain. You need that guy to look to.
If we take the BCS approach here.
That's not the BCS. That's any organized team sport.
I know. I'm just saying. The BCS approach is Rocky.
And I don't like that.
I don't either.
Rocky's not unbeatable 1 seed. In my
I
opinion.
mean, I think Rocky can go down pretty easily.
The thing with Rocky is
Rocky's lost before.
that is true. He lost in the very first film, as well as the
Rocky loses.
fifth film.
Rocky loses more often than not.
I mean, he lost in not the fifth, the 6th film, Rocky Balboa. He came out of retirement, lost in that,
and he lost
he
by
was
taking
55.
Yeah, but he lost his first fight and his last fight. I mean, you start off bad and you end bad. So
I think Rocky could have lost to Lightning McQueen.
oh my God,
Lightning McQueen he won that Piston Cup for Doc.
No,
I'm
can't say anything
I'm voting
else.
Charlie.
I can't say anything else about Charlie.
Bill,
Conway.
you're going Rocky.
Yeah, I'm Rocky.
Chance, you're Charlie Conway.
I've been Charlie Conway since I saw the
Charlie
the
Conway
bracket a
just
month
took down
ago.
Rocky.
It's the flying V.
Ducks fly together.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about Viagra that killed Stallone. I'm talking about the flying V.
Wait,
baby.
Stallone's dead?
No.
No.
Oh, Frank Stallone, not Sylvester. His brother Frank. Yeah.
I mean, what's it say about Rocky that for the first movie in the entire franchise that he's not in? No, the first movie that he's not in, Creed 3, arguably the best. He leaves the franchise and it gets better. Creed 2 was a down movie. Creed 3 is great.
What's it say about him having to revamp this universe numerous times?
Yeah.
Like Rocky
That's all
Balboa.
he's got.
That's all Stallone had. Well, since he brought back Rambo as well.
Yeah, he
And
did.
now he's in the Expendables all the time.
Bringing that back.
He's a big fan of sequel movies.
Yeah.
He's a big fan of, like,
Now we're just
multiples.
picking on Stallone.
We kind of are. But, hey, he is Rocky. He is
Charlie Conway's taking down Happy Gilmore. I mean, Rocky Balboa.
He already took him down.
He has done it.
Rocky was 1976. You know what kind of staying power that movie has had?
He got there's a real statue in the United States of America of a
Philadelphia.
fictional character
On the steps of it's somewhere in Philadelphia.
Is that the library?
Something that the steps that he runs up, right?
First off, I wouldn't climb them steps to go nowhere.
No.
Okay? Like, those steps are like going climb the stairway to heaven or something. Like, who climbs those steps voluntarily?
Yeah.
They've lost their mind.
And another thing about Rocky, when you think about the growth, does he grow from 1 to 5?
No, he's the same guy in every movie.
He's Rocky.
He's Rocky.
Yeah.
In his defense, I think there's a learning disability, and I also think there's CTE involved. He can't grow.
Oh yeah, when they were trying to shoot those commercials, and was that in 2? They were trying to shoot commercials. He was just screwing up the lines.
It had to be in 3.
He has CTE.
It had to be in 3 because he had actually 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He can't verbally speak. He's
have to watch the movies with subtitles.
He's had the hell beat out of him so much in his life.
10 Academy Award nominations for Rocky.
Jesus.
Really?
And won 3. Best Picture.
Wow. Well, we got a double-digit 12 seed has made the run. Has made the run to the Final Four or to the Elite Eight.
You didn't know Charlie Conway was that great of a character, did you?
We'll be watching 2 and 3 before the championship episode.
They don't flaunt it.
Yeah.
You have to watch for the subtle stuff.
Yeah.
The man gave up a roster spot because it was best for the team. Because they needed the dude's knuckle puck that much out there.
We might
knuckle puck.
We might have
they want to take the kid's knuckle puck off. I can't remember his name. It's Roger. It starts with an R. They want to take him off. It was Keenan. Keenan from Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keenan Thompson.
I watched Bad News Bears breaking training after the last episode. So freaking good.
So good.
So good.
Such a good movie.
Kelly Leak could be the entire champion of this thing. I love Kelly Leak.
I took him round 1. We did a draft the other day in our group me.
I love Kelly Leak.
Of sports.
You took him round 1?
I took him round 1, yeah.
I love Kelly Leak.
Number 1 overall was Rocky. Number 2 was Pablo Sanchez.
Yeah.
And number 3...
Backyard Sports.
Bill doesn't know who that is.
It's video games.
I can't remember who number 3 was. I think number 3 is Benny the Jet.
Probably.
Then I took Kelly Leak.
This is fun.
I love this. I cannot wait for the next episode.
Next episode is coaches.
All right, so let's go down that list.
Hold up, Bill. When so you'll be out next Sunday?
Crap.
Yep. Well, I'll be out Sunday.
Well, everybody else will be here.
Yeah, I'll be out the whole.
Everybody else will be
week.
here.
You'll need to send in your vote. And maybe
Are you buying the Wi-Fi?
Maybe type up some.
Are you buying the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that then.
Well, no, he'll be in land on Sunday.
Oh, he will.
I mean, maybe you might want to work on it this week. Type up some notes for her.
Bill's got enough crap going on this week at work.
But I mean, yeah, this is your bracket for next week. Herb Brooks, got Coach Boone, Gary Gaines, Jimmy Duggan versus Buttermaker, Bombay, Coach Carter.
Which of these have you not seen, Clay, besides Herb?
I want to rewatch. Wait, I don't know if I got to watch Miracle. I don't think I need to watch Cool Runnings again because I don't think Miracle's going to lose.
Herb Brooks is going to be in the championship.
And Norman Dale.
Is that Hoosiers?
Yeah.
I love Yost.
Yeah, Clay ain't going to vote against Remember the Titans again.
Who's Yost?
The white guy in Remember the Titans.
Oh. Plus,
I got to watch Mr. Miyagi.
Coach Carter's going to.
Oh, you hadn't watched?
Never seen that.
Never seen Karate Kid.
Nope. I have it at the house on DVD.
1, 2, or 3?
Never. Any of them or Cobra
Or how
Kai.
about the next? Is the next Karate Kid number 3, or is that the 4th one? The one where it's
Jaden Smith one.
I think that's 3.
That's the 3rd one.
Yeah.
I've seen pretty much everything else though. 7 versus 10 is my region. Billy Bean versus Sonny Weaver.
Easy.
Oh yeah,
Sonny Weaver Jr. Draft day.
Oh.
It's our coaches and leaders bracket because there's some GMs / mentors, I guess, from Miyagi, senseis,
yeah.
Bow to your sensei.
Rex Kwon.
And then Chubbs is just like a random guy.
He was an advisor.
I mean, Irv had the Jamaican bobsled team though.
Irv got a team that doesn't have snow to medal almost at the Winter Olympics in a bobsled.
I feel like you would talk into Irv against Herb, huh? Is Herb that good?
Clay, I've told you.
Oh God!
But you love Cool Runnings.
But
You love Cool Runnings.
What is the best about a coach in a movie?
A speech.
The speech.
Yeah.
His speech when he asks them bastards where they're from and who they represent, it'll make the hair on your freaking unborn children's neck stand up.
Some very interesting
That's how good it
play-ins,
is.
though. You got Irv versus Chubbs. You've got Don Haskins versus Lin Gale.
Do you need me to queue up Miracle for you right now?
Remote's dead.
Disney
You
Plus.
stay up here.
I'll watch it this week. I will. Maybe tonight.
Dude, yeah, come to the crib. Let's watch it.
I don't know. It's 9:30. Might be too late. I want to watch that, I think, during the day.
Sleep is for the rich.
That's true.
He even went to bed early recently.
I think I'm going to like 1. Yeah. O'Shea versus O'Neal. That's Hardball versus Little Giants. And then Lou Brown chance. Major League.
Nah.
For Bombay. Who is McGinty?
Jimmy McGinty. That's the coach from the
I love-
Replacements.
Okay.
Lou Brown with Lou, we'd like you to come up and coach the Indians. Well, I got a alignment and a brake job to do at noon. I don't know.
You're going to get to coach a Major League Baseball team.
Forgot about that.
He has
That's how
Got
bad
a new
they
set
wanted
of
to
white
lose.
walls I'm putting on at noon.
That's how bad they wanted to lose.
He has no hope against Bombay, though.
No.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you right now. Buttermaker's beating Duggan in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Buttermaker's the goat.
Duggan sucks. Duggan's my Roy McAvoy for this next one.
Bombay's
who Duggan
overseas.
is.
League of Their Own. Tom Hanks.
Oh,
You should watch the Mighty Ducks tonight. That's an easy hour and a
might.
half movie.
I might. I'll see.
I need to do that. It's been years.
But yeah, send in your picks. Will you be home the next Sunday, or do y'all?
Yes.
You'll be home. Okay, so that'll be our championship pod.
Yeah, Wednesday I'll be
Okay.
Mexico-ish. Somewhere
Ish.
down there.
In the water.
Hey, we've had a pod from a cruise before.
We have.
I mean,
Let's see. Yeah, I think. Let's see. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be in Cozumel Wednesday.
50 on black.
Wednesday. 50 on
Hey,
black.
I've got a guy on TikTok that bets the numbers.
Yeah.
He's got like 5 numbers he puts $10 each on.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't win all the time. He's only win like once every
Hey,
now and
Bill's
then.
a pro.
Yeah, Eric gave me that. I'm only good at those electronic ones.
Oh yeah, you killed it at that in Vegas.
But the real deal.
I'm ready to go to Vegas, man. I played the real one for the first time on the boat we went to. Me, Chase,
Yeah.
and Brittany. Well, Brittany just kind of stood there, but I got nervous. I got nervous.
You don't wanna-
I was
you don't wanna mess up.
I was
Yeah.
sweating. Like
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure.
Oh, I sucked. Yeah, I lost $50 quick.
Well, I can tell you the casinos on the cruise ships are they're everything there. The odds are way in the favor of the boat. Not it's not even the same odds necessarily.
Really?
Yeah.
It was very stressful, and they didn't have any electronics on
You're
there.
not gonna win on the boat. Not much.
There was some guy that would just place like $1 on like every freaking number. It was annoying.
Oh yeah.
Every
loser.
time. It was annoying.
Why even play?
It wasn't every number. He'd skip like 1 every 4. Like
Why even
I don't
play?
know. He'd cover at least 20 of the spots on the board.
You're only netting like $8.
Yeah.
And if you lose a lot.
Yep.
That's it for this one though. This is so fun. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Should have a big crew. We have our interview with Moscona. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Maybe we have some protest. We'll see. Peter LaFleur might have a revival. Who knows? Kelly Leak, Dottie Hudson. Who knows? That's it for this one though.
Shout out Charlie Conway.
Yeah.
Go Stros.
Quack.
Go.
Quack. Quack.
This ain't how it's supposed to be. It should be just you and me.